analytics, cloud computing. These all are playing vital role. Hyderabad has become a leading ICT information and communication technology. So it will hosting the numerous national and international companies in Hyderabad. IT and IT sectors, IT and IT enabled services, they are the most dynamic segments of the you know Telangana's service sector. It try to exports approximately 3.6 lakhs crores in recent years. The service sector provides employment to the this IT and IT related sectors. They are promoting or they are providing the service sectors, creating the employment around 5.5 to 6 lakh professionals in the state. Hyderabad, as we know, the houses hundreds of global companies and global capability centers. They are making Telangana as a major IT hub, both national and international levels. Overall, when we observe this service sector, it is the service sector is the main engine for the economy. So the service sector is giving playing vital role because it is contributing more to the state's economy, the highest share, as I said, and also a rapid expansion of the IT sector and all related sectors. With a strong growth of ICT, information and communication technology, and the IT related services, the state moving towards the knowledge based economy. That is more important for development of the any economy. So, however, when we look at the regional balanced regional development, that is remains an important challenge for the future of the Telangana. As I said, service sector playing vital role because as I said, it is knowledge based industries, particularly the IT related to the Hyderabad, the city, because it is capital city. The surroundings of the Hyderabad is developing. Coming to the another topic, Telangana infrastructure. Infrastructure is a foundation for the economic growth and development in any state. When we are talking about the infrastructure, it includes essential services like energy, transport, tourism, housing, drinking water and supply. So they are focusing on particularly building strong infrastructure to support the industrial growth and improve the living of standards. That leads to that ensure the balance regional development also. The government, they are emphasizing sustainable and inclusive development through the various schemes and policies. When we are talking about the energy sector, as energy sector is playing crucial role in Telangana's economic development, because the state has transformed into power surplus state by the increasing electricity generation and improving the transmission of distribution system. Telangana generating the power from the particularly thermal, hydel, and renewable sources, especially solar energy in the Telangana state. So the government, they try to ensures the uninterrupted current services, the power supplies 24 by 7. So they are providing without any interruption 24 hours power supply to the households, industrial sector, agriculture also, which is clearly showing a significant boost in productivity and economic activities with the help of the energy. There are flagship programs in energy sector when we look into this aspect. Telangana, as I said, the government has implemented several flagship programs to strengthen the energy sector because they are providing 24 into 7, 24 by 7 power supply scheme that is ensuring a continuous electricity to the consumers. Solar power policy also they are implemented 2015 that leads to promote the renewable energy and encouraging the private investors in solar projects. Why we want to know uh, establishing the renewable energy sources? Because India and Telangana they are mostly depending on the thermal sector, non-renewable energy sources. Why we want to uh, promote the renewable energy source means it is protecting the environment without any damage, and also you know it is clean energy. There is no environmental pollution with these renewable sources. When we use the non-renewable source from this, environment is polluting, that is adversely affecting the environment. So that is the reason why we are the Telangana governments are promoting the renewable sources with solar policies. It providing the electricity, free electricity to the farmers, and also particularly for agriculture sector, they are providing 24 by 7. Expansion of thermal powers, plants, and improvement in the infrastructure facilities, they have further, enhanced the state energy capacity. That is related to energy sector flagship programs. Coming to the transport in the Telangana state, as we know, transport is one of the important component of infrastructure that facilitate the movements, particularly the people and goods. Telangana has, the developed and expansive transport network, which includes road, railways, and airways. The state has invested in widening the roads because it is under the infrastructure, under the transportation, widening the building highways, improving the connectivity between the rural and urban. These all are, one of the important components to facilitate the people and goods. So efficient transport system, when if it is there, it leads to contribute to the economic growth, trade, and regional developments in the state or in the country. Coming to the major transports, there are three major type of transports in the Telangana, as we know: roads, railways, and air transports. Roads, railways, and air transports. Road transport is the most widely used and connects even remote villages also. Railways, railway transport is also important for the long distance travels, movements, along with the goods also. Air transport mainly through the you know Rajiv Gandhi International Airport is there. It connecting the Telangana to national and international destinations and promoting the trade and tourism. Here we have to remember the tourism development. Tourism is a growing sector in Telangana state that is, contributing to the income generation and creating the employment opportunities with the help of the tourism. So the state has rich in cultural heritage. The state has historical monuments are there, temples, forests, and waterfalls also there in the Telangana state. So tourism is developing slowly. Tourism development that is helping the preventing the cultural and boosting the level of particularly local economy is increasing. The government is focusing on improving infrastructure and promoting Telangana's major tourism destinations. That is related to the tourism. What are the types of tourism? Telangana offering different types of tourism. Religious tourism places are there that promoting the particularly a famous temples like Yadadri Temple, Bhadrachalam Temple. Heritage tourism also there, which includes historical sites like Golconda Fort, ecotourism. It is promoting through the forest and wild sanctuaries. There are also the medical tourism also there. It is growing in the Hyderabad due to advanced healthcare and providing the facilities. These are the different kinds of tourism. So the government has taken various initiatives to promote the tourism. So Telangana government has taken several initiatives to promote the tourism with the help of Telangana State Tourism Development Corporation is there. It try to develop the tourist circuits that improves the infrastructure facilities. They organize cultural festivals to attract the visitors in that particular tourism places. So the government also promoting the eco tourism and heritage while they are try to ensure the better facilities, try to providing the better facilities like accommodation and transport, safety for the particularly for the tourism tourists. That is coming to the housing. Housing is a basic necessary and important part of the social infrastructure that you have to remember. The Telangana government, they have launched schemes like double bedroom housing scheme. They are try to providing the dignified houses for the particularly for the poor people. They both urban and rural housing projects. Their aim is to reduce the homelessness. They try to improve the living conditions of the particular poor people. So these initiatives has contributed to the social equality and economic stability in the state. Drinking water supply. Here, the safe drinking water is essential for the public health and development. Telangana, they have implemented Mission Bhagirath to provide a clean and safe drinking water to every households in the Telangana state. This program makes sure that water supply, particularly both rural and urban areas, they are providing water. They try to you know reducing the water scarcity and improving the health standards because they are providing the you know good water, safe drinking water they are providing. So they're trying to improve the health facilities, health standards, and they are preventing the waterborne diseases with the help of safe drinking and clean water. So these are the tourism, transportation, infrastructure related to Telangana's economy. So I'm trying to close now.